Hey guys, it's Caitlin. I noticed we have some new members in the group recently. I just added someone in today, and it occurred to me that it has probably been a while since I told the story of how our team got its name. And this might be a little bit long because I have a story to share with this, but bear with me. I really think this will make a positive impact on your end of the year, not just how you're doing in your business, but how you're also enjoying what we get to do as coaches. And I think it is stuff that has made me a much happier coach throughout the time that I've been coaching, and I think it'll really help you guys too. So first off, our Team Inspire, when I was coming up with team names, I really wanted it to be something that reflected the culture of our team. When I got into this, it was because I loved it. I had no intention of it becoming my full-time job. It just so happens that it did blossom into a really great business, something I love, sometimes something I can make an income off of. And when I lost my job, I did transition into coaching full-time. And I wanted the team name, I made the team name way before that, to reflect what our team is all about, which to me was never about selling. It's always about sharing and inspiring people to be better. And if they want our workout programs or our nutrition programs, great. And if not, it's still about how we can make a positive impact in the world. So I've always believed that the business comes along with that if you keep that as your heart-centered purpose in wanting to help people. So the team name, Inspire, reflects how inspired I feel working with you guys and working with our incredible clients. But it also it also reflects how I run my business, which is just merely to want to inspire people to live a happier, healthier life. So that was how we got the team name. And what happened was I was kind of playing around with names, and then my coach, Nicole, had bought me a bracelet almost a year into my first year of coaching when we were at our first Beachbody Summit, and it said Inspire on it, and that just solidified the deal as a sign that that was meant to be our team name. So if you're new to coaching, team names don't really mean anything. It's just how we categorize ourselves as teams within teams within teams, how we refer to our downline. So that is what I've always wanted our team culture to be. I never wanted to push you guys into selling or doing anything that you felt like was icky or pushy or anything like that. I really just always wanted to keep the focus in how can we help people, how can we help make people's lives better, how can we serve others in gratitude, and how that can help our business is just a natural progression. So last night I was at our favorite local bar, Carmela's, and getting dinner, and I encountered a lot of people at the bar, friends and some people that work there that I know, that were like, why aren't you drinking? Like, have a cocktail on us, that kind of thing, have a glass of wine. And I explained to them that the main reason I was not was because of our 10-day treat-free challenge. But I also told them that the bigger purpose was, we did this challenge last year, if you guys were coaches then, and I felt great going into Christmas because my body wasn't overloaded with sugar and alcohol and everything for the whole month of December leading up to it, which happens so often because there's so many temptations. So after I really explained the why behind why I was doing it, it wasn't just for this challenge, although I think the challenge is awesome and I want to hold my end of the bargain for the team and the clients participating. But it really was because I know my body will feel great going into Christmas. I can enjoy treats then and really enjoy it, not feeling like, oh, I've been eating crap for the last month, but really enjoy it. So after I explained that, there were a lot of people that I was with, friends, and then one of the girls that worked at the bar were like, yeah, I need to do something like that too. Like, I spend so much money on junk food and alcohol, and I think I would feel so much better if I did that. And so it's not even about the challenge. It's just about sharing the message of our story behind why we're doing something. So that is something that you can take into your holiday parties and your family get-togethers on Christmas and whatever else you're doing this year, and just share with people, whether or not you're in the 10-day challenge doesn't matter, but share with people why you're a coach, why you love these fitness programs. And it can come up as naturally as that. Somebody saying, oh, have another cookie. And you can say, no, I have these really important goals that I'm excited about, that I want to feel better. And so this is my plan, and this is why I'm staying on track. And just having that strength is what inspires people. So Tony Robbins always talks about in the state I usually refer to it as being aligned to your higher self, your goals, like really feeling just grounded in who you are and doing you. Not doing what everybody else wants you to do, but doing what you know is best for you. That kind of grounded strength gives you power. Tony Robbins always says, if you go into an argument with anybody or a conversation, the person who is going to win out, even a sales negotiation, is always the person who is most in state. And he talks about that in terms of energy and flow, and I totally agree with that. So that's exactly the same thing I'm talking about. But I think sometimes it's easier to understand if we just think about it as being grounded in ourselves. So who brings the most presence to the table? Who brings the most energy? Not just fake energy, but that truly aligned confidence, being self-assured and knowing who you are and where you stand and sticking with that. So if you bring that to the table and show up at your holiday party and say, you know, this is, if somebody asks you, well, why are you coaching? Why are you still doing those fitness programs? And you tell them with that kind of strength and alignment to your goals, you command the presence and you command the power. So it's not about manipulating people or winning people over, but it truly is about just sharing with that kind of confidence. So look at this holiday. I know it is easy as coaches, especially if this is just your side business, to go into the holidays thinking like, oh, I don't want to do work while I'm trying to enjoy myself. It is not work. It is an opportunity to share and inspire people. I always look at this business as the bigger picture of how can we help the world? How can we move the world in a more positive direction? And that certainly starts with our friends and family and just making one positive impact at a time on people. So that is where I find my joy and my purpose in this business. That is where I feel so connected to the greater picture. So if you bring that mindset into whatever your holiday plans are, it will never feel like you're doing work. It will feel like you are living out your purpose, which is what you are doing. So I highly recommend going into it thinking about that opportunities. And you know, it doesn't always have to relate to health and fitness goals. It can sometimes be just helping people to see things in a more positive light. So if somebody's feeling really down about something or complaining about something, just say like, hey, things could be much worse, or, you know, show them the brighter side. And sometimes even that can make a difference in people, because I believe our health is not just our fitness, not just our nutrition, but it's also our emotions. So keeping things in a positive light is really going to help people, and that is a great way that you guys can help people when you go to your holiday gatherings. If anyone's stressed or complaining about the chaos of the holidays, that's what you can bring to it. You can help show them appreciation and gratitude and make a positive difference that way. So I look at my business, even on social media, as not just health and fitness, but sharing those things too. And I really believe that's how my business has grown, because I think people find that refreshing, and they have a lot of complainers in their news feed or Debbie Downers. And so having somebody say like, you know, things are a lot better, and just even showing the bright side of things by how you live and who you are makes a big impact on people. So remember, as we go into this holiday season too, that a lot of times things are slow right now, and business will really pick up in the start of the new year when people like feel like crap because they've been eating like crap over the holidays and they didn't join our treat free challenge, and so now they're regretting it and they need to get back on track. Business will pick up at the beginning of next year. However, it is important that you show up now and you're still sharing what you're doing, so that you are the first person that people think of when they do need help, you know, whenever that might be at the beginning of next year. So my goal for you guys is just to stay aligned. Your goals right now and your success as a coach may not reflect in your results. It may not reflect in sales. It may not reflect in comments or likes on your posts, because it is kind of a slow time of year. But this is the time where it matters most, where you're still showing up. So when all the other coaches are saying, hey, I'm going to take time off and enjoy the holidays, you can still enjoy the holidays, but still share what you're doing and bring that positive message to people. And that is what is really going to take your business far. You want to be doing the most work when the other coaches aren't. That is what progresses your business. So, you know, this has been a long journey for me, and it has had lots of time and effort I put into it. There's no fast track in this business. It is just about showing up, continuing to try, being present, showing what you're doing, even when you think nobody's listening or paying attention. Now is the time to really put that effort in. So I focus on always, like I've said in this video, just helping people, but it is not enough to just want to help people. You have to bring that power to it that I was describing earlier in the video. So be truly aligned to your goals, be truly aligned to wanting to genuinely help people, and have confidence in that, and be self-assured in that. And that's where the power is. So it's not just enough to sit at home and be like, oh, I wish I could help people. Maybe maybe I have to give somebody a free program. No, it is okay to tell them this is what you need and this is what you have to go for. Bring that power to it, but do it with an open heart, and that's what moves your business forward. So your success right now is not defined in the number of sales. It never is. It's never defined in the number of sales by how many people are signing up as coaches or anything that looks like those outward means of success. Your success is always defined in how aligned you can be as a person. So how much you're living out your purpose, how much you're sharing, how much you're truly wanting to help people, and the power you're bringing to that, not just meekly wishing you could help people, but really going out there and doing what you can to share those positive messages. You all have a unique story. So bring that positive message out into the world. That is what your success is. So on any given day that you feel aligned to that and you feel like you've checked that box and you've lived with your purpose and you've lived with passion and you've brought your energy and your in-state and your alignment and your flow out into the world to help people, that is a day that is successful. And I promise you that the sales and the coach sign-ups and the business will come along with that, but sometimes that happens down the road. You really have to start letting people know who you are as a person and what matters to you, and bringing that power to that, and that is what will help your business take off down the road. So I hope that helps. When you go into your holiday dinners, be thinking about that. Don't be thinking about potential sales or who could be a potential customer. That doesn't matter. It's just, who can I help? Who can I serve? I sometimes say a prayer: God, help me serve these people or this room or somebody in this party in the best way that I can, bring that message through. So say a little prayer if that helps you, or just, stay grounded in who you are and lead by example. And that might not look like it's rubbing off on people right away, but it will, I promise. So stay in your power. Don't let anybody control that. Don't let anybody pull you off track. Just stay grounded in what you know is best for you. Sometimes that is eating a treat, and sometimes it's staying aligned with your goals, and only you know that. But staying aligned to what you know is what gives you power as a person. It's what gives you self-confidence. It's what makes you self-assured, and it's what gives you the power to influence others in a positive way. So I hope that helps. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for watching this message, and I will talk to you guys soon.